Hey, how you doing? This is Tommy here from Trader with Harmony. So hope you're all keeping well. So I'll be analysing the markets then from the August the 30th to September the 3rd, and going through all of the actual trades of last week and what I'm looking at for this week coming. And as guys, I've been saying for several weeks, this will be today. It's actually the last day I'll be doing this, and actually as I'm moving into a new role, into the financial role in terms of actually shared profit section. That's what I'm doing, moving from next week onwards. And guys, I really want to deeply thank everyone that has come on board, and to all the subscribers and has been commenting on this journey for me. That's been deeply appreciated, and thank you guys for everything. And don't forget guys, I'll always be here then if you have any questions about anything, and I'll always advise you in the right direction moving forward. Alright guys, so let's get stuck into the market. Thanks. Okay, so the euro dollar here, we're here in the actual weekly, and we can see here that actually price, the previous support was here and slightly lower here. Now at the moment here, it has actually pretty much, actually last week it came down and it has come all the way back up from the start of last week, and we can see here that it's actually just coming into more of this actual resistance areas here of past tense. Okay, so what I'm looking at then is let's go into the actual daily and we can see a bit better. Okay then, so this here is the actual weekly support, which level which I am looking for price to continue down to. Now I have drawn a actual channel here, a descending channel here, and it looks like it's coming back up to the top part of this here. Once it holds in this section, I am looking for it to continue back down to this level here. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay then, so in the actual descending channel here, we can see where price has come up here to the top part of the actual channel here several times here, right? And I am looking at it to come back up here again. Once it holds in here, I am good at that. Now I have actually moved the actual sell zone up about 20 odd pips more, actually, just to give it that bit more breathing space, actually, because really if it does come up here and holds here, we're good. But if we get a nice big wick again, or not a nice big kind of engulfing candle like so, then I am looking for a price then to continue up north. And then obviously our first target then will be in this regions here, and then our second target then will be up to here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at then if it doesn't hold in our sell zone, right? So let's zoom in a bit further. Okay, so last week then we did actually finish here at this point, and then it has made attempts here to just about hold, but then yesterday then, actually being Friday here, we got this massive engulfing candle and it's back into our sell zone. And I did actually move it around 20 pips higher because I did have it up to this regions here. So just giving us a breathing space. Plus then once price holds at this regions here, I am good at that. And plus the fact then I will be looking for like a actual trend break like this to give us more confirmation really that we have actually price holds at this level to come down to our actual TP. So I've moved it up slightly as well, actually, so it's actually 1.1645. Last week I was looking at the 1.1620. So that's what I'm looking at for this week then. Once this is this formula kind of holds up, what I'm looking at then, either going for the sells or for the buys. That's what I'm looking at. All right guys, okay then, so the pound dollar here in the weekly. So we can see here where actually price actually has finished here this week at this point. But when we look back here, we can see actually this here is a significant actually support level here as well. So let's go into the actual plus. We have several ones here across here as well. Okay, so let's go into the actual daily. Okay, so I've drawn a channel here then again, a descending channel. So we can see here where actually price has hit here like several times, and this is what I'm looking at again, is price to come back up here to retest the actual channel before we are looking for price then to continue down south. So this is what I'm looking at in terms of the actual pound dollar. So let's go into the 4 hours. Okay then, so what I'm looking at here in the 4 hour here then is that if price continues back up here to the top part of our actually descending channel and holds here at this section here, I am good at that. As long as we don't get a actual big actually engulfing candle like so, we are good. I am looking for price then to hold here and then to continue down south to hit our TP, being the actual 1.3525. Okay then, so the dollar yen then here, so it really is struggling trying to get back up to our next level, which is being up here. So the last last Friday it finished here, price finished here, and basically it is making an attempt trying to get past the previous week. So it has gone past it by a few pips actually. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we finished here at this point here. What I was talking about then, if we get a price to come back down into this area here, that was okay. I was okay with that, as long as we can see price continuing up. Now it has actually gone up slightly higher, only by a few pips here, but we have another big retracement here at the moment. So again, I'm still looking for price then to hold in this actually buy zone area. Once price holds in this area, I'm still looking for price then to continue up north to hit our actual TP, being the actual 111 even in the actual dollar yen. So the dollar Canadian then, so last week then actually price did actually go up higher from the previous weeks. So giving us some indication that actually price is trying to move up further north, okay, in the daily candle here we can see. So pretty much this week then there was a huge actually retracement back down into this actually zone here basically. This is what I'm looking at here for this week coming and beyond, is for this to hold moving forward going north. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we finished here at this point, and what I was talking about, I was looking for price to come back down into the actual 1.2700 even area. Once it hold there, I was looking for price to continue up, but no, it got a huge actually another big engulfing candle here, came straight down through it, and now it is holding in this actually new buy zone area that I'm after putting up here. So once it holds in the actual 1.2580 area, we are good. I am looking for price then to actually continue up actual north. So this is my bias. What I'm looking at for this week and beyond is the actual 1.3010. But again, if we do get a actual engulfing candle like so, like this breaks that, I am looking for price to continue down to retouch our actual support level, being the actual 1.2448 area in the actual dollar Canadian. Okay then, so the euro yen then actually, so last week we had finished here at this golfing candle, but pretty much this week has just been going up north pretty much all week. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we actually finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about then was the actual 129.07. Once price holds in this area, I was looking for price to continue down to our TP, being the actual 127 even, but it did hold for part of the week, and then it just shot through it then a actual big actually engulfing candle here we can see. So for this reason then I am looking at a price to continue up north to retest this area here, which is the actual 130 even, and once price holds down here at the actual 129.07 area, I'm looking at price to continue up to hit this actually target, and just to retest these levels here. This is what I'm looking at for this week coming. Alright. Okay then, so Ethereum. In the daily here, we can see here there's a lot of sideways movement going on here. The price just basically is really struggling trying to come back up north. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we finished here at this point. So slightly higher from the previous weeks, okay, but we did get a actual nice kind of retracement and a retest, and it's coming back up slightly higher from this here. So again, I'm still biased for the price to continue up north once the actual structural level holds here at the 2930 area. I'm still looking for price to continue up to our TP being the actual 3560 in Ethereum. Okay then, so in gold here in the daily here, we can see here yesterday being Friday, we got a big engulfing candle. So actually it's been broken our actually sell zone area, so I'm looking at buys moving forward. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. Okay then, so in gold here then, in the 4 hour here, last week we finished here at this point, and what I was saying then, with the 1800 area, the sell zone, once price holds in here, but it did come up here but slightly higher, and then attempt trying to come down again before we got this big engulfing candle and broke our actual sell zone area. So this week then, what I'm looking at then for price then is for possibly get a bit more of a retracement back into our buy zone area being the 1805 area for a better risk reward before continuing up north to hit our actual TP being the actual 1830 in gold. Okay then, so the US 30, the Dow Jones here in the daily here. So last week then, like I was saying, we got a pretty much a deep kind of retracement. It was just basically what it was just market recorrection, pulling back down for the big buys to get in deeper to come back up again. So this is what we are here in the daily candle. So price is starting to move back up north. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we finished here at this point, and what I was saying then is that if we get a retracement, but once this actually 34.80 or 830 holds, we were good, but price then pretty much came up and came back slightly again, and now it is moving up north. So again, I've moved my structural area to the actual 35.010. So price does come back into this area. I'm pretty good with that, and I'm still looking for price then to for better risk reward to continue up north to hit our TP being the actual 35.750 in the US 30. Alright guys then, so that's it then. So pretty much a good week overall, and a nice week coming, and we are coming into the actual start of the actual new month being September, so we will have the US non-farm payroll, so exciting stuff ahead. So alright guys, take care, thanks.